Iran and Israel are all over the news for their conflict, war, whatever you want to call it. And it got me thinking, how did we get here? And I can't help but think Barack Obama and the deal that he struck that he didn't go through Congress for because he wanted to get it through because it was getting close to the end of his administration. And it was like 600 days of negotiations, and then all of a sudden right before he wasn't president anymore, shocking. And so he could look good. His ego could be stroked by everyone. He could no, I guess he could earn the peace medal that he won within like 4 hours of him being president. And I think that Barack Obama should be looked into for treason. Because what he did was endanger the United States in the long run and help our enemies. And that's what treason is. You help our enemies. And I watched the press conference of him telling the American people that a deal was struck. And I was watching, and Joe Biden's looking all over, and it's like he's a middle schooler that can't make eye contact. And I'm like, son of a bitch. How much money did he get from that? And he is being deceitful. That's why he can't just look and make eye contact with the camera like he's looking at the American public. He can't do that because of all the crap he was getting from it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. It just hit me. It's like, and for Barack Obama to do what he did and not go through Congress because he knew it would take time and he needed it to be done under his watch. He unfroze 150 billion in assets for them to give to terrorists, which Israel is now fighting. He gave an extra 1.3 billion to free hostages. What? Why would you give them money? I thought we don't negotiate with terrorists. Iran is a terrorist organization because they fund terrorist organizations, so therefore you are one. And any deal that allows them to have any nuclear capability is treasonous. If we're going to go over there and do this, you do it right or you don't do it at all. And it's going to be so hard to strike a deal now. Working with kids, if you're very strict in the beginning and you slowly lighten up as they prove to you that they can handle the responsibility, it's way easier than not caring about anything, letting them do whatever they want, and then all of a sudden being strict. That's confusing. So therefore, they rebel, they act out, and that's exactly what Iran is doing. You can't give them everything, and then Trump is trying to be hardline. You're going to have to actually act on your words, President Trump. They're not going to back down because of Barack Obama. And he definitely should be looked into for treason. And the fact that he hasn't been shows how corrupt the system truly is. Because it is corrupt. Trump can say he's draining the swamp. Okay. Because if you actually drain the swamp of all the corruption, it's just going to be a dry riverbed. That's all it's going to be. Because I personally believe corruption is everywhere. It might not be every single person, but I'll bet you that person that's not corrupt, they look the other way on the people that are, because if you stand up for what's right, that's way harder than just letting evil people do evil things. But evil flourishes when good men do nothing. And that's kind of where we're at. And Trump, I think you're going to have to deliver on your threats. If you want to save American lives, that's what you have to do. Because of Barack Obama, which is why he should be charged with treason. He is costing American lives by helping